balanced in a way, that desire to use her for some other purpose is always there, but one wouldn't know what the purpose was, as it were.
Are we ready to go? I think you can go now.
Can I go now?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to read a 20th century poetry because the thing that interests me is 20th century poetry is that, unlike a lot of Victorian poetry, I think it's almost always written for the voice, to be spoken. It's oral. The trouble is that performance poetry is too simple to read on the page, and often very great poetry, when it's read, you can't understand what it's about. So I'm going to read some Elizabeth Jennings, because I think she both is good to read aloud and also a very difficult thing to pull off. You can understand her at a first reading, and yet there is a lot going on to be read closely. An answer to odd advice, this is. You who would have me often cynical and even bitter, have you never thought I have my moments of pure anger, bought always highly? In my lyrical verse, you doubtless find what you have sought, a childishness. You should know it is hard to keep the clear eye and the trust in men. I have met cruelty, but then again I have found the good more often. I am scarred like others after unjust charges. When you tell me to be disillusioned, I answer, I've tried and never yet succeeded. I am glad I have not. Hope is needed if in a dark world some, like me, will try to last through mankind's new Gethsemane and be near any Christ again who's pleaded for friends, for comfort, and not yet to die. Good, isn't she?